Hello, and welcome to my teeny tiny guest room. Exhibit A, amazing window shade, which is not actually wallpaper. It would have made this teeny room, shoebox of a room, much more exciting if it had been. There's my coat rack and suitcases and bed. That's it. It's small. Very small. So today is Monday, about 11:30 p.m., and I just finished my first day of work. I finished my first day of work. I'm trying to think when I last made you a video. My guess is Friday. Saturday, I did actually nothing. Did not leave this floor of the guest house all day. It was great. Mostly didn't leave my room, but I did go to the kitchen once to heat up some ramen, and I went to the bathroom a few times. So I did leave the room. That was my accomplishment. Sunday, in the beginning I didn't, and then Sumi and I met up and we went to go visit Jay. Jay's baby, who was so fat and tiny and adorable when she was small, is now huge. I mean, I don't want to fat shame a 15-month-old. She was, 1 in September. But oh my god, Galia, this baby is so fat. I'm gonna send you pictures. She is just, it's not even like, she has a little belly and her legs are, I don't know, thin-ish. But her hands are pudgy, and her face is the fattest face I've seen in so long. Oh my god. Every expression she had was just the same. So much fat face. It was so cute. It was nice to see them again. It was really good. And we updated each other on Playola gossip. So, whoops. Oh, forgot that was the camera there. There was schmutz. Yeah, so there was gossip. I'm going to make a separate video for... Well, I'm going to make a separate video where I detail, first of all, how I quit, and also the current situation there. But I'm going to make it private because of slander and libel laws here. So, defamation, etc. I don't know which this counts under. I know they're all bad. I don't remember which is which. So if anyone wants to see that, let me know and I can privately send you the link, but I'm not going to post it publicly like I did these. Yeah, so that was Sunday. That was yesterday. Today was my first day of actual work. So I went in actually at about 2:30, which is when they say I should be in, even though I didn't actually see. Well, the first child showed up at 3:40, but the children weren't supposed to show up until 3:50, but whatever. I had 3 classes. I had 2nd grade, 4th grade, and 6th grade today. I had initially been told that today was a testing day, so all 3 would have a test, but in fact, the 2nd graders reacted in shock when I said, put your things away for a test, and protested that in fact their test was on Wednesday. I said, that sounds unlikely. But then my supervisor, I'm gathering that she's met. Nobody was properly introduced to me and told. I was not really told, or they said their names, but nobody really told me like what their position is. But I'm gathering she's my supervisor. So she came in for, I think, to tell me about attendance, and they were like, Chris teacher told us that we were going to have a lesson today and the test on Wednesday. So she pulled me out in the hall and was like, are you prepared to teach them a lesson today? And I was like, yes, that is not one of the 2 lesson plans I haven't finished yet. I did that one. Thank God. So I swapped. Today I taught them Wednesday's lesson, and Wednesday I'll give them the test and assign the homework I would have done. It was fine. It was low-key, chill. And they finished a bit early, so they got like 5 minutes to review their vocab. It's like a big reward for them. They have a stupid number, like 40 vocab words a week or something for their Korean teacher, because class. Korean teacher teaches vocab. So, which is taken from all of the various books that I do. So it's not like a complete disconnect, but it's really a lot of vocab words, and so they're like ecstatic every time we let them study some vocab. So I did for the last few minutes, and then I had 4th grade and 6th grade, and they both took tests, and the timing for it's like just under 2 hours per group of kids, and it's a lot. It's maybe 10 or 15 minutes less than they really need for the test. So it's not long enough to do a test and a lesson. And it's unfair to have them study for the test and also prepare for a lesson and do all their homework and everything. So we did some puzzles and chatting at the end for 4th grade and 6th grade. But it also meant that I just sort of sat for, 5 hours, 6 hours. So I finished reading the book that I need to have read for Wednesday to begin teaching it. Boy, Tales of Childhood by Roald Dahl, which I enjoyed greatly. And I want to read Going Solo, the next one from when he's like slightly older. And I also read the other 3 books that were on the shelf that I hadn't read, but they were for much younger kids, so it took me a very short time. And then I finished writing all of my lesson plans until the middle of January. And then I sat. Yeah, I'm packing another book for tomorrow, a me book, because tomorrow's the exact same thing. Tomorrow I have 3 classes, grades 4, 5, and 6, so their tests ought to take them the whole time. And, yeah, it's just testing. So I was thinking on my way home, I was like, oh, I should make a video for Galia. And then I was like, yeah, but nothing happened to me the last few days. Nothing at all. And then things got exciting. Then I went to buy dinner. So I was thinking they sell at a lot of convenience stores. They sell like convenient food, and some of it's stupid, or stuff I wouldn't eat. But then they have this bibimbap thing sometimes, where it's like a large container on the bottom. I was looking to see but I don't, because I didn't actually buy it. The bottom of it has rice, and then the top has all the mix-ins for bibimbap, and you just like toss them in and nuke it, and it's not great, but whatever. It beats going into a new restaurant and establishing what's going on and this is what I want, which I would be happy to do if I were going to end up living near here, but I'm on one side of the school and I'll be living on the other side of the school, so I'd rather like initiate the I am your foreigner and I'm going to come in here often for this same food situation. I'd rather like do it once and not have that whole deal start up and like not stay. So I didn't feel like it today. So I went into a convenience store. I went into a couple and they didn't have the bibimbap thing. So finally I went into one that was near me and I was like, okay. And I got myself other food, including I was in the refrigerated section where the individual meals are, and there was a large pouch with a little like screw top on the corner, which was, I don't know, not normal, but also like it looked like, those kid pouches that it's like, we call the pouches like, oh, eat your pouch. It's like applesauce or mashed fruit, whatever. I'm on a bed, so it's like bouncy. Sorry. It's mashed whatever inside a pouch, and the kid, unscrews the top and sucks it out. So it looked like a large one of those, but with the screw top on the corner instead of in the middle, and sometimes drinks are that way in Korea, so I wasn't... And it was in the refrigerated section, so nothing set me off. I was like, oh, okay. And it was teal, and it said big on it, honey grapefruit, and it had pictures of honey and grapefruit. So I was like, awesome. I like honey grapefruit. I even have my other honey grapefruit drink. You'll see. Maybe it won't focus. Honey grapefruit, it says at the top, in Korean and English. And it has this one has pictures of tea in a teacup, because it's meant to be tea. It's meant to be had warm. But that one was cold, and I was like, yay, I love honey grapefruit. I'm going to drink this. So I bring my other obviously food products and that up to the counter, and I go to check out. And I'm going to try to recreate the conversation for you here, but I'm not sure I can. Okay, so to preface this, back in, I don't know, January? I have no idea. Before I left, I needed more dish soap, and I went to the grocery store, and I am in the cleaning products section, and I can't find the soap that could wash my dishes. Like, nothing has a picture of hands or dishes on it. I can tell which one is for hands because it's like a pump bottle, but they're all pump bottles, and surely in this corner grocery store, which has most of the things I need, I'll be able to find dish soap. And I stupidly didn't bring the old bottle with me. I should have. But I thought, oh, this one, my old bottle has a picture of like, I don't know, it's like lemon scented and it looks like a dish soap bottle, and also it has pictures of dishes on it. I'm sure I'll work that out. Like, well, no. No, I ended up having to, like, mime washing the dishes. Hold on, propping this between my legs so I can show you. I mimed, like, eating out of things, and then, water, wash. And I had to mime that to, like, 4 different people before a couple of them worked out what I was taught. First, I tried, like, saying in a Korean accent. Dish soap. Dishy soap. No, didn't work. They were like, what? Because often the Korean word is actually, like, the English word with an accent, but it wasn't that time. Anyway, we eventually worked it out, and they handed me something, which could have been hand soap, who knows, but I washed my dishes with it until I left, so. So, I get to the counter this evening, I get to the counter with my few products and this honey grapefruit drink, which honestly looks really good, and it's like, I'm excited, it's gonna be like a treat for me, like, whatever, yay, you finish your first day and you get this Mondo honey grapefruit drink, because it was huge, it was large. I was like, yes, none of these tiny bottles. And the man says something to me in Korean with a questioning tone, and I'm like, I don't know what about my face makes you think I speak Korean. We're in a touristy area too, like, nope. So he holds up the honey grapefruit thing and sort of pretends to drink it, and he goes, with a questioning face. And I say, yes, nah, yes. And so instead, he sort of, I'll try to read, and this is not, yeah. It'd be easier if I had less blue knees or something. So instead he, like, holds up a cup and mimes pouring it in and mixing it. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's concentrate, right? It's like Petel or something. You mix it with water, and then you drink it. And I sort of go, and he does it again, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I point to the paper cups, and I'm like, oh, like those, and I pour it in, and I drink it, and he's like, no. And that's when he does it again, you know, pouring it in, except he's making water noises. Shh. And he says, water. And that's when I'm like, oh, is it soap? Oh. Oh, I said, in Korean, the equivalent of, don't please give it to me, thank you. Which I guess he took. So then he mimes drinking it again. And I said, no, Anio, no. And then he's like, putting it back on the shelf. I'm like, yes, please put it back on the shelf. So I went on my merry way, not having purchased what I'll be honest, I'm not positive it was soap. It could have been something completely different. But what I understood from his interpretive dance was that I was trying to purchase dish soap to drink. So, yeah. But thankfully he saved me from that really unfortunate fate. Can you imagine? It looks like an applesauce pouch, and I unscrew it and sniff and go, yeah, honey, lemon and good drink. Oh my god. That would have ended so badly. So badly. With an almost as funny story. But yay, thank you, GS Man, for not letting the puzzled foreigner just buy a pouch of soap. And no thank you, GS Man, for keeping your soap in the refrigerated section. What was up with that? That's just cheating. Okay, this video is stupid long now, but I thought you needed to appreciate that, so I'm gonna go bye!